Someone inside the coalition is leaking information, and it might not be who you think. It's someone on the inside. Because over and over again in Invincible, coalition plans don't just fail, they get anticipated. The Viltrumites aren't reacting, they're showing up ready. Ready for ambushes, ready for movements, ready for people they shouldn't even know are coming. That's not luck, that's a leak. Think about it. This isn't just random bad timing. The coalition is dealing with one of the most dominant forces in the universe, and somehow their enemy keeps ending up in the right place at the right time. That suggests something very specific. Information is getting out, and not just basic information, strategic level intel. We're talking mission movements, target locations, who's involved in each operation. This isn't something an outsider could guess. This is insider knowledge. Now, here's where it gets dangerous. The Viltrumites don't just rely on strength, they rely on efficiency. They don't waste time chasing ghosts or fighting blind. If they're showing up exactly when and where they need to, that means someone is helping them eliminate uncertainty. And in a war like this, information is more valuable than power. Because if the Viltrumites know your next move, the fight is already over. So if the question isn't if there's a mole in the coalition, the real question is, who's been feeding the most dangerous empire in the universe everything they need to win? Number one is Thaddeus. He's the leader of the coalition. He knows everything about the Viltrumites, and he's always one step ahead. At the end of the latest episode, he was pushing to start the attack on the Viltrumites while their big guns were down. Is he trying to get them eliminated? He also has the most access to intel. He knows everything. He could be playing the lone game as a double agent, or he could just be morally gray. And in all honesty, he's a little too perfect as a leader. Classic misdirection tactic. He literally rebelled against the Viltrumites, so betraying the coalition would be a massive twist. Number two on my list would be Alan the Alien. He's one of the most trusted members. He also gets captured a lot early on. Now, what if his repeated captures weren't accidents? Could he be unknowingly feeding information? He could have been controlled at some point. His character arc is all about loyalty and growth. Number three on this list is Battle Beast. He's not officially a coalition member just yet, but he interacts with major players. He also doesn't care about sides, only strong opponents. He could be indirectly leaking information just by chasing fights. Number four is Captain Pikell. He's always around high-level intel, and he operates within the coalition, so he's very aware of the structure and missions. This means he has access to sensitive information about Viltrumite movements, coalition strategy, and key players. Now, he isn't a flashier central character, and he doesn't get scrutiny as the major figures in the show, and that's exactly what makes him dangerous. No one suspects him, and he can move information quietly. There's a saying, the most dangerous mole is the one nobody is looking at. Now, what does Pikell gain from the coalition win? What does he gain from them losing? Losing is he gets survival, maybe there's coercion, or a personal agenda we haven't seen yet. I do think he has his eye on Alan's wife. Speaking of Alan's wife, she's our next suspect. She has direct access to high-value intel, and as a partner of Alan the Alien, she's in a prime position to hear sensitive information. She also has emotional leverage over Alan. Alan's strong, but emotionally grounded to Telia. That's his wife's name. If she's compromised, she can influence what Alan shares and what he prioritizes, even his decisions in critical moments. Her motivation would be fear of the Viltrumites. Now, take a look at her reaction to Nolan when you first met her. She pulled out a gun and started shooting. That's someone that could be easily convinced to share information. Now, if the coalition falls from within, the Viltrumites won't even need to attack. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Who do you think is a prime suspect? I'm Devon. It's my Turbo Take. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.